The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem, nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, episode 994. Shots all around, gentlemen. Jerry Wayne Longmire, Trey Tutson, Adam Taylor.
You know why we gotta
on
keep
stage.
doing it? Because we gotta get to that part where we start doing episodes after our birth years.
Oh man,
And
that's
that would
a
be special.
damn, that's a long way to go, bruh.
We gotta start doing 3 a week.
Yeah, we 900 episodes away from anybody. We're
Holy shit! Yeah, okay.
yeah, that's cute. If Betty White was here, maybe we'd get to her in 899 episodes. But no, let's just plug away till we get to the four of us and
You
fucking.
are overestimating my heart, sir.
Yeah,
You and Sam's.
it's a long stretch, and then we're gonna get to all of us in like 3 years.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
3 episodes. It's like, well, so we'll cheers to it now.
My bad.
Sam
I
not with
wasn't
us. He is on a ship, but we are communing amongst one another. We finished up a good day.
Isn't that a funny way to say Sam's in jail?
That's
Like you know, I don't know if you know. I don't know how y'all do in families, but in black families, like when the kid, like say his mom is in jail, they be like, "Your mom in school." Like we'll just
Oh.
you know what I mean?
My cousin Lawita,
What the fuck is this name?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I don't know if you know this.
Lawita.
I don't know if
None
you know
of us do.
So hillbillies in Tennessee, for whatever reason, have these names.
That's
I
Brenda
have a cousin
McKeegan.
Lawita, a
Lawita?
cousin Luquita.
Is that Lawita?
Lawita.
Is that
Spell that.
Atlanta Kush?
It's
What the-
Louita, but the O is capitalized.
Yeah.
Lawita.
You hear that silence?
Wait, the O's
That's
capitalized like
confusion.
you would capitalize the next letter after
It's almost
a mech?
like it's kind of like that. It's like there's an L, an apostrophe, and a capitalized O, Uita, Lawita.
Lawita.
And then the other ones are
Laquita.
That's no. I
That's
know
not
that.
related to Lawita.
I have an aunt named Laquita.
how does she
I
spell
believe,
it?
yeah.
Capital L,
A-Q.
lowercase a, capital Q.
Yeah. So
That
for
makes
whatever
no
reason,
sense.
those names.
You've never stayed in that hotel?
That's Laquita.
That's a La Quinta.
That's when I got my Ancestry.com back. I was like, y'all's a lie.
So you got a
messed something.
Loita, a Laquita.
Lawita.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Laquita.
A handful of Clarences.
That's a weird niece name.
right.
But the
Handful of Clarences.
handful of Clarences sounds like a Clint Eastwood movie that didn't quite
There's
get off the
actually-
ground.
Here's a really fucked up thing. Is like my dad was named after one of his cousins, right? So there's a Jerry Wayne Putnam Sr. and a Jerry Wayne Putnam Jr. and then Jerry Wayne Longmire Sr. and then Jerry Wayne Longmire Jr. And then when I was working in the oil field, I was doing a job in Alabama one time, and I was going through the roster list, and I saw on the list of employees Jerry Wayne Longmire Sr., Jerry Wayne Longmire Jr. from Alabama Gamma Ray Tech. And I was like, oh, this is exciting. I can't wait to go meet them. And I ran over the hill, and there was a black dude and his son. And I was like, hey, are y'all Jerry Wayne? Are y'all from Alabama Gamma Ray? And they're like, yeah. I was like, I so want y'all to meet my dad. He's going to be fucking ecstatic. He's gonna like...
Wait, what do you mean that's where the long came from?
Oh yeah, that's some truth a motherfucker don't want to see.
Yeah.
Turns out Meyer is Swahili for dick.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm so dumb. At first, I went long Swahili. What's that?
Long Swahili.
But if I ever had to change my name, that's
That's
what I'm going.
really funny. Y'all
Jerry
know how to
Wayne Long
write
Swahili.
Swahili shorthand. That's really fucking funny. Long Swahili.
Shit, yeah.
That's
Hey, what
awesome.
y'all do anything fun this weekend?
Jerry,
fucking
I-
didn't do shit.
I've been so busy. I haven't had a moment of leisure.
I worked. I edited videos and sat around.
You're on fire right now. Can we take a small moment to pimp your TikTok that
Thank
seems
you.
to be
I
doing
would-
better than anything we're doing collectively
Yeah.
in the entirety of fucking comedy?
I hit a lick there, and
Yes.
I don't know what it is, and I'm honestly not going to take credit for it, but I am putting in the work.
People love that sultry voice talking to them.
The Southern Boss thing.
when
I
they-
did
when
that
they wake-
video of the
Yeah.
Southern Boss yelling at his employees.
Sultry voice.
That's
is
when
And it
hilarious.
people wake up in the morning,
you
they
can-
want to hear this the dulcimer tones of.
Sultry voice. You're right. You can hear the gravy in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sometimes he stirs it when he does special.
It ain't that bullshit Whataburger gravy either. It's real gravy. You know? It's kind of makes you sick at Dairy Queen. But yeah, man, it's doing great, and my TikTok has exploded, and I've picked up 3 gigs off TikTok.
5 years ago, that sentence would have made me call a hospital.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, you know what's funny is I actually was one of those people that when TikTok came out, I looked at my wife and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm not learning another social media.
What did I tell you? Did we not have this conversation the other day?
And now I have more fun on that stupid-ass platform because it's just easy. If you show up with a minor amount of comedic talent.
You're right, man. I must have below minor. They mute my shit.
They muted one of mine.
I get muted.
They muted one of mine for the first time over the weekend. I do a joke about my son. So when my son was, it's still in diapers, right? I was changing his diaper one day. This is the funniest shit to me. I was changing his diaper one day.
Nothing starts with a diaper that ends funny.
And he jumped up, Donald Duck style, dick out, right? And he runs over the closet door, and he just stuck his dick up against the closet door, and then he turned around and looked at me and Rachel all creepy like. And Rachel
should.
And Rachel looked at me for answers. Right? Rachel just instantly assumed because I got one of those too, I got the answers on this. And she goes, "What is he doing?" I go, "I don't know." And she goes, "Does it feel good?" I don't know. Right? I said, but the next time you go to HEB, I'm going to find out. You know what I mean? And that was the whole bit. That's just a true story. It's just a story I told on stage one time. But you can't talk about minors' dicks on TikTok. Apparently, they
even if you own the kid.
Wow, Slade.
I appealed it, and they gave me. They came back and said, "We're very sorry. We hope this didn't cause you any inconvenience. If we reviewed it, we realized that you're not talking about sexuality and minors, yada yada yada." And I was like, "Cool, man. I'll put it back out." And they instantly hit it again, and
yeah.
and I was like,
Don't mean nothing.
"All right."
You cannot say the N-word, but you can show one getting shot.
So at the same time,
that's what's wild. They won't mute a video if you shot me. As long as I didn't say, "Nigga, why you shot me?" The video cool. The video fine. But if as that, I'm not lying. But if that gets said, video muted, no investigation or whatever they use that for.
Weird sort of standards does this world operate on?
You know what it is? It's just a blanket algorithm blocker.
That's what it is.
Was your response?
I also posted a video of the joke I used to do, and I know you've heard it, about it's like one of the first times I smoked marijuana, and I heard the Ludacris had that song, what's it called, Potion or something like that, where he breaks down in the spiritual slave side, jump down, turn around, pick it back. He does that. Yeah. And so I heard that, and I was on my way to KFC. And I got in line at KFC, and guess what popped into my head was
that don't make you
that song. And that's the whole joke. I was like, luckily I wasn't in Popeyes or Churches. I'd have got my ass beat. and they let that joke fly. They didn't. Nope, no problem with that one. But
what a weird algorithm.
So that's why I just sat around. I edited videos. I worked on TikTok stuff. I booked some gigs. I just holed up, and then I watched movies with Mama, and it got me thinking. I watched.
That's what he calls his wife.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'm like, man.
It's just a nice reference.
No, I call a lot of bitches mama.
She's mama to my kids.
Not your wife.
I say, be a mama, do this and this.
I call Trey's mom mama. Yeah. Weird.
And most older people,
stay out of her hotel room.
You ain't my daddy.
This from my daddy.
I mean, you might could be.
Yeah, this got weird.
We watched what's that goddamn flick? Bob Odenkirk did this flick called Nobody. Yes.
Love that movie. It's one of my favorites.
Holy shit. I went into it with I didn't watch the trailer. I walked into this movie just going, I like Bob Odenkirk, so I'm going to give it a check. I'm just going to check it out and see what it was. And the only thing that disappointed me about this movie, so one of my favorite movies I've ever seen in my life is a movie called Falling Down.
Oh, with Michael
Douglas.
Yes, that's
defense.
Yeah, he lost it. Yeah,
it's your average guy flip out. And
wait, hang on, you don't know.
I didn't say nothing.
No, but your face did.
I didn't say. I looked
Bro,
at
you
Adam.
look right in the camera. You
No,
look
I
every
didn't.
time
you looked at the camera.
That was
to be
unintentional.
dismissive.
Okay, but
I was born like this.
that is not
This
some
is a
shit.
birth
You
defect.
can't sell this to me. Your neck was facing the camera. You might have been looking at Adam, but your neck, you were squared up. Look at you look with that motherfucker.
You can't be looking at my neck, bro. You can't do that. That's
just like
cheating.
You ain't my daddy. You ain't.
How you gonna base a deal off the neck?
If you were running back, I'd watch your hips.
Hell no. What happened? I don't know
You
that
ain't no
movie.
running back.
I
So
don't
what'd
know
you
that
tell the
Okay,
camera?
so there's an old movie in the 80s called Falling Down.
Was it 90s?
90s. Okay. There's an old movie in the 90s called Falling Down. And it's about a dude just on his way home from work that's going through shit and life's fucked up and something snaps and he just loses his shit.
He stops at a
Looks
McDonald's in the morning on his way to work.
Yeah.
And they fuck up his McMuffin or something.
And it's just too much.
It's the moment. It's the breaking
goes,
point.
But I've always, so nobody's great, right? You go in there and they steal his kid's kitty cat bracelet, right? And that's the straw that pushes him in. The only way
He's a dude who lost his in Falling Down. He's a dude who lost his shit. It was like the
I'm trying to
straw
think
broke
about
the
But he was
camel's
going
back.
through a divorce. He was going through an ugly divorce.
All this cumulative.
His job sucked. He worked for the Department of Defense, and his job
So
was shitty.
when this bitch finally fucked up his McMuffin, that was the
It was
straw.
just-
I've had
And now you have
today's that day.
and the
I'm
movie
done.
the movie begins with
He
this
parks
guy
his
losing
car
his
in a
shit.
traffic jam and walks away from his fucking car.
Yes, that's where it's. So it's a movie about a guy
through South
losing
LA.
his shit, rightfully so.
Got you.
And then nobody I have not seen.
Nobody. Okay, so nobody is a dude losing his shit, except they kind of ruined it for me. I told you. So my question was to y'all: is there any movie that you love, that you still love, or whatever?
How did they?
Well, you
ruin
said
it?
they
How did
ruined it.
ruin
So
for
hang
you,
on,
Jerry?
elaborate. These people
we
know
want to hear how it was ruined.
What's
for
so bad?
Jerry
Because I
Wayne
haven't watched
Longmire.
nobody
Sorry,
yet.
that was a bad phrasing. I shouldn't say ruined.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, when the movie started and I saw what was going on and everything that was happening and what it was leading up to,
Is it similar to Falling Down?
yeah, he loses it. He gets robbed.
This movie came out like a.
Yeah. He gets robbed.
Okay.
Right? These people come to his house, they rob him. You realize that he's a little different from normal people, but he's just your normal schlub at this point.
Okay.
And he goes out. They steal a bunch of shit, and then his neighbor's like, "Oh, I wish they broke into my house. I'd have fucked them up." You know,
Oh, that
he's
guy.
getting all that shit, and he's getting shit from his brother-in-law at work. "Oh man, take this gun. You need to protect my sister." You know, this guy's, and she's like, "Well, you know, my brother was a real soldier." You know, and this dude.
Oh, so he's being
He's
emasculated.
catching, yeah,
and
he's
peer
being emasculated, peer
pressured,
pressured, and he decided when his baby, his youngest daughter, his kid.
Right.
The boy's mad because the boy tackled one of them, and he saw him with a gun and was worried they were going to shoot the boy and told the boy to give in and capitulate. And so the boy's mad, and the boy lost faith in his dad. You're not a badass like I thought you were or hoped you were. And the kid, the little girl, is the one that's still just tight with him, right? She comes in there and sleeps on the couch with him, and he says, "Do you not feel safe?" And she goes, "Why wouldn't I feel safe? You're here, right?"
I know what fucked you up.
Yeah.
I know the part that fucked you up. The bracelet.
The break, yeah.
That you felt it was straight from Falling Down.
Yeah, the kitty cat bracelet when so he's one of
Okay.
the things they stole when they grabbed this jar full of valuables was his daughter had this dumb little
Is
kitty
this not
cat
homage
bracelet.
or is it flat out theft?
Yeah, and it's so he
I've never seen Falling Down.
decides to go get the kitty cat bracelet.
Falling Down, by the way, started over a 10:30 in the morning breakfast McDonald's conversation. It's 10:35. We don't serve. That was the.
That's when he loses his shit.
Rightfully-
that's when
rightfully
he
so.
starts. That's when you
Rightfully
see
so.
the synapses start shortening out.
Rightfully so.
Yeah,
That's a whole different conversation.
But
Okay.
so he goes and he finds the dude. He goes to tattoo shops, whatever. He finds the dude that robbed his house.
This is John Wick with a bracelet.
It is Bob Odenkirk though, and Bob Odenkirk finds the guy that robbed his house, and the guy has a kid, and they're just two scared young people that were robbing people because they can barely get by. So he doesn't. He has to leave. He doesn't get to relieve that.
do that.
He doesn't get to take them out because
Yeah,
he's a good dude.
Because
you
he
know?
actually is a good guy.
But he gets on a bus going home, and a bunch of drunk Russians try to rape a young girl.
Fair.
And he it's just beautiful. It's the most beautiful fight scene I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He
'Cause Bob
ushers the
Odenkirk's
bus
in it.
driver off the bus, locks the doors, dumps the bullets out of his gun, looks at the Russian gangsters and goes, "They go, what are you doing?" He goes, "I'm about to fuck you up." And it's just he takes a beating, but he is so brutal.
What's the character's background? Does he?
So here's where they fucked it up for me. For me, that I wanted it to be everything that Falling Down wasn't.
I feel like this is
you
what
know?
Rachel does.
I wanted to be,
That's fair.
it's scratching me right behind the neck, right there.
I'm
And
not gonna fuck you, sir.
Put a little whiskey behind his ear. He calms right down. It's a
Anyway, the movie was
it's
fine.
got to be Evan Williams. Gotta be Evan.
No, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
So
or Evan's brother. As long as a dude with the last name Williams tickles the back of his neck, he's fine.
go ahead, buddy.
I'll take John. He
Sweet
fucks up the gangsters, whatever. Then you find out that he's what they called an auditor for all the Alphabet gang, for the FBI, the CIA. He's the last guy you see. He's when they decide they're done fucking with your organization.
He's a cleaner.
He's yes. He's an ex-cleaner, and he left it all to go have a family life. So I'm like, after that, the movie was still great. The movie's still amazing.
But
It's still
Bob
a good movie.
Odenkirk?
Yeah. Believe it or not, it's very convincing.
It's really good. I love
You
the
should
movie,
watch it.
dog.
You
I
should
ain't
watch
gonna
it.
lie.
Barker would be more convincing.
No. Odenkirk's a killer.
You should watch it. Get stoned.
straight-
It's only like 96
yes,
minutes.
please get stoned.
Good
before you
watch.
watch
Easy
it, and
watch.
Just settle
It's
in.
not a hard watch either.
It was a good watch,
all right.
but I went into it
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
after I was
It's an
seeing
easy
the
watch.
lead up. I had all these
Like
falling
Wonder
down.
Yeah.
Like Falling Down is the movie I would like to remake. Is there a movie you would like to remake?
Okay.
Because Falling Down is the movie I'd like to remake. Because the only things I want different about Falling Down is I want the guy to be a little more of a schlub and a little more violent when he finally flips.
Okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
got two
Like
for
I want
sure.
Jack Black. I want your normal
You want an
run-of-the-mill,
everyday-
overweight suburban guy with no background in being a CIA ninja or no bullshit. I want a guy to just flip and lose his shit and turn on Elvis's My Way and fucking do some damage. You know what I mean?
Wait,
I
that's
want
the
people
song?
to see what people are capable of when their give a fuck switch is off. That's a good movie to me. And Falling Down almost
is
did
Falling
that.
Down the only movie that's done that outside of Nobody?
It's
What
the
else
closest
is-
one to being like a normal dude losing his shit.
Gotcha.
I'm down with that.
Gotcha.
That's
I like
because
that.
Michael Douglas is about as normal dude as you could. He was not an action
At the time,
hero.
yeah.
Okay.
But I just think if you had a guy that's a little pudgy, like a Jack Black.
Jack Black's a
type like
good.
that, and he just I love the scene. One of my favorite Sam Kinison jokes is when he talks about getting married, and he said at some point I stopped at a red light, and I just got out of the car and ran away. and left her sitting in the
That
car.
sounds so liberating.
That's
oh
what-
my
Bro, your
God.
body language. I've never seen someone feel something so hard in my
Yeah,
life.
because you're like,
You just like you went.
Well, you know I was married once
You could
before.
just leave.
I felt that. Okay, I've been there. I've been get out at a stop sign and just fucking walk off.
yeah.
And-
Was Old Boy? Somebody they're asking in the chat. Did you see Old Boy?
Yeah, that was more of like a revenge thing
Okay.
to me. You know,
That's fair.
like it's based on a is it a Japanese flick?
I think so.
Yeah, but it gets
That's
kind
fair.
of sick.
Yeah.
it's-
all right.
I don't need all
like
that.
Hostile.
I just want
I
to
don't
see
know.
a fat suburban guy lose his shit and fucking entire fucking community up
I'd be down with that.
on his way out.
I'd be down with that. I don't know what I'd. So you have some. How many?
I have a couple.
I've only got one, and mine's not even great.
Mine's ain't good either. But look,
You do one, I'll do one. You do one.
all right. No, I'm gonna do two.
What bitch? Then I go first. This is. You can't put the pressure on me. I'm coming with Masters of the
I
Universe.
didn't put it on.
This
I
is-
no pressure on you.
It is if you go next, then the pressure's on me because I got. All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
own it. I
No,
got
no,
it. I
no,
got it.
you're
Go
right.
first. Do all your movies. Do 6.
Well, I want to do both of them. So you go.
No, do them.
Okay.
You can remake the first Dune.
No, one would be all right. I'll do the lighter one first. I would redo Life with Martin and right Eddie.
I just watched that
And
over the weekend
like
too.
that movie. I would have had them get out sooner.
Ooh.
And would have did more of a bitch. Not right now. So my phone's ringing, y'all. So, I would have had them get out sooner, and then maybe seen like them try to put their shit back together, because I just feel like for the task at which they did, which
You feel like there was a better movie that those two could have participated in. Than the
well,
one
it
they
would have
gave
been
us.
dope to have. It's an age and stage that they were at that would have been interesting to see when they were free. Versus they got out at 92 years old,
Nah, I got it.
and it's just over with. It's like
Jesus Christ, elderly
everybody,
them in
they,
prison was so
everybody they
funny.
know is dead,
Yeah.
and it's just them two. And it's like it would have been nice to try to see them try to put the pieces together and,
Okay.
and whatever. The second one would have been this is something. It's just funny. That's something I was discussing with somebody earlier. I would have loved to redo "Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead."
Whoa.
And what it did when "Don't Tell Dad the Babysitter's Black."
This is Look Who's Coming to Dinner. We've already seen this.
No, but
look who's coming to watch you while we go to dinner is a totally different movie.
But the dad would have been a Clayton Bigsby type. He would have been a blind black dude, and the whole movie is just them trying to. But it would have been all of these things. He'd be like, "Dude, I love those collard greens you made. Were just fantastic. I don't know what you put in them. It reminded me of my childhood so much." But that probably would have been
fun. I like the fuck out of that.
Oh, I don't like that.
Life is like one of my top.
Yeah,
10.
it's one of my top. So
me and my uncle used to get drunk and rewatch it
Before I got
all the time.
Hey, Sean, this isn't my guess, but if I was going to redo an Eddie
He gotta
Murphy movie,
redo
it would be Beverly Hills Cop 3 because you can't Beverly Hills Cop me without fucking R-rated.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. It was my only problem with Coming to America too.
When did you get here?
Coming to America. That's so fucking funny. I'm glad I caught that. Talk about. Anyway,
I just had the weirdest thing. I'm not making fun of your eyes because we talk about that a lot.
Bitch for this. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you fucking finish.
No, we talk
because I didn't crack several fat jokes.
Yeah, I know.
And
We
all
talk
that,
about-
I gotta take.
You are over
I'm
the salary
overdue.
cap. You got to let this man.
The calorie cap. Fuck
So
him.
you can get back in the character.
Yeah.
Go ahead. They
No,
crooked.
it was just for a minute. You were like looking at Slade, and your right eye looked right at me, and I felt so guilty, like I'd done something fucking wrong. I felt under so much scrutiny. It like looked over, it was like, "Fuck you, Jerry," and I was like,
Oh,
That's
the
like that,
unintentional side eye.
"Yeah."
who was that teacher in Harry Potter who had
Yeah,
but he could be talking to you, but in one eye would go off and do some other shit. That's.
I was just like listening to him, and all of a sudden that eye
cool,
looked
Jerry.
at me like,
I
"Fuck
just
you,
want to point out how
motherfucker."
fucked up that is. That's
No,
it.
it's fine. I might kill myself tonight, but I want you to know it's not your fault.
But
I
realistically,
mean, he's
he'll
probably the cop earlier.
probably miss the fucking eyes. Shoot 3 holes in the wall. Neighbors call the cops. He's gonna get saved. The witch.
Damn it! I shot the dog. Well, he was already shitting blood.
Already dead. Yeah.
That girl's gonna stop
Oh,
putting
to
shit in a
watch.
cauldron or whatever she's doing in your witch life.
Maybe what that call was. The dog's dead.
Oh no!
But
Anyway,
she's a witch. She'll make something out of it.
this isn't. No, this is a damn.
It's gonna be
Oh,
Pet Cemetery
never mind.
dog. That's not
I'm
good.
confessing some shit, but yeah, there's this chick.
Wait, don't say this on the air.
There's a girl I talked to that's like into witchcraft.
When you say witchcraft,
It kind of works, bro.
Wait,
she
like
casts
she-
these spells.
when
on
you say
me.
cast a spell, does she say shamalama ding dong, or she just put an egg under your pillow while you're
Or
sleeping?
she just burn a
We
candle and
talking-
say some shit.
Yeah.
we talking make Chucky come to life spells.
Have you seen any? Has she done anything impressive?
All right, so we was fucking right. I could not make this girl come from penetration. She could only come from that little speed back thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, let's see what's up. She was like, you know what? Let's just try to work something out. And I sat
Wait,
with
did she
her.
say that? Was that like a disappointment? Were y'all like
No, she
deep
was
into it? She's like,
confident.
let's work this out.
She goes, you know what? Hold up. Let's do a seance real quick. We sat. She listened. I swear. Sat. Lit some candles. Put some shit around. Said some fucking little voodoo spell while she's saying it. I don't even know if what she's saying is I don't know what it is, but whatever happened chemically, I'm motherfucking. And I just came 3 times. And it's fucking, I'm ready to fucking go. Like I'm 6. Yeah. I'm like, bitch, let's do it. We go, man. This girl comes in like 2.5 minutes.
That's your proof.
I mean, she been coming ever since.
That's your. That's your.
There go Mo proof. I don't know if you-
Why didn't she do that spell on herself a long time ago?
No, I mean, I think it's a thing of the
Why
energy.
did she wait to be disappointed to
I
make that
would've-
spell?
Right, you could have done this so much sooner.
If I could do a spell like that, I'd be like, you just come from
I mean,
anywhere.
honest to God, if I knew I was meeting somebody that evening, it might be in my, you know what I mean?
Here's my spell.
True,
Anything you
but-
touch will come.
Right
I
up there
have
with
to-
the shower.
I
and
gotta
the
be
shade.
there. So it might have had to, I gotta be there. And it's all this
Did she
different
take
shit.
some of your hair and put it in? Was it like a spell?
No, I had to be completely naked.
But when-
that was tough.
Boy,
I, don't know
I
if
feel
you
like
ever sat there. You ever sat there with a soggy dick?
I feel
That's
like
a
people
tough one.
just been saying that sentence and lying to you since you were 3
Oh,
for so
God,
long
you're right.
that you
You know
just
what?
fell for the whole contraption.
This was funny. You say that. I felt like a child. I was sitting there.
naked while she said weird words
Indian
that you
style.
couldn't understand in the background? Yeah, it's like being
Sitting
two.
there, I felt like
What are they saying? I'm naked.
sitting there like
If
the white
you
man's
peed
about to
yourself-
take my land and shit. Sitting there Indian style and naked. But she cast a spell and it worked. It's been working ever since. I just don't know. The only thing I haven't tried, I haven't like seen if it like what if the how every spell got like a con and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I fuck her, but maybe I'm terrible with other women.
You don't know.
And I don't know because I haven't. But that might be the thing.
Maybe you can fuck her, but you're this age forever. I don't know you don't know what weird shit happens. You'll be sad if you're this age
She might have
forever.
a painting of you in
I
her
wouldn't be
attic.
sad.
That's getting older.
I would not be sad if I was this age.
That's you
forever.
saying that from this age. Give it 20 years. When you're trying to have insufferable conversations with 20-year-old bitches and you're fucking 50 in your head, but your body's still 20-something, and you're having to have those conversations. You know what I mean? At some
Well, it
point, you
sounds
can
like
No,
you're
Slade,
probably-
you can
sound-
just date older women.
It sounds like you're probably still just gonna have conversations with her.
fuck
I
you.
understand what you're
Fuck
projecting. but
you.
can
I feel heard. That is.
I feel heard.
that is the perk. When you talk to younger bitches, you feel wise. You're like, I know shit. This bitch ain't meant to do nothing.
Yeah, I know what you're going to do.
Yeah, I know what you're going through.
All right, we got to do this before we go any
It's a
further. I don't
paternal
want to put
thing.
an air brake on our movie conversation, but Jerry Wayne, you're in the hot seat, brother.
Oh, okay.
You're in the hot seat. We've spent too long listening to you give us animal dick facts, and I think we're tired of it. I think it's time to find out what you really know about the genitalia of the other species on this planet. Trey, I don't know what you prepared. You
I'ma
sent me
make-
this. Trey sent me this 6 minutes before.
Me too. I haven't seen any of it.
I've known this as long as you have.
Mhm.
So my animal facts will be so you go. We'll alternate. You give him one, I'll give him one, and we'll go for. I have some stuff.
So you got some stuff.
I know some things about some animals. These are even if he knows these already, or if I don't know how to portray them in a way that's an actual question.
So
Saying them out loud will be interesting.
I don't know what he got, but I want you to basically tell me who can do this. Can
Okay.
a human, a motherfucking reptile, or a bird?
Okay.
Right?
I'm in.
This is what
All
you're
right.
guessing. Okay? I can get an erection during the gestation period.
Oh, that's a bold statement
You hear
about
that silence right there? Think.
That's not a person.
I want
wait
you
a
to
minute.
think.
While you're in the womb, you can get an
blue-eyed
erection.
bastard.
Oh, okay. I was like, you can get hard while you're pregnant. I don't know of anybody like that.
In the
I mean, just the one. But
Come on, Jerry.
is this animal, reptile, or human being?
Think. I got a heart out. My dog's dying.
Well, it sounds like at some point it's not gonna matter. That's you know what I mean? Like if it's turned the corner, bro. What's 15 minutes?
Well, my guess is it's got to be
You're right.
it's got to be a human being or a marsupial
Why so? Break that down. Elaborate on that.
because we have very similar gestations and we actually become fully developed during the gestation, which
During the-
other creatures don't.
So you gonna go with?
That was my guess.
Person.
You gonna go with
That's
a human?
a human being.
That sounds like human.
This guy knows his dicks. We're gonna give Jerry. God damn, Jerry. Shit. I thought that was gonna throw you for a loop.
I'm gonna ring in here with a this animal sports
so we
a
know it's an
penis.
animal.
We got Ham talking about dick.
Yeah, I'm not giving you a person. All right, fuck it, person or animal.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
This blank sports a penis up to 40 times its size. Yeah, let's not call it a person unless whatever 40 times 6 feet is. They
a minute,
regrow
I know
them.
this one.
They regrow them every year before mating season, and they grow different depending on the environmental
here's what's wild.
conditions.
Is this the flatworm?
No,
Damn.
but so close. It's an aquatic species.
Is it?
It is. It's a barnacle.
Oh fuck! I did know that.
Here's
God
what's
damn
wild.
it.
Here's what's wild to me. You're heterosexual, right?
Yeah.
You thinking about dick? Like he really like he be. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my.
He's
bubble.
trained in dick. He is like a
I like animals.
urologist
I like to know.
for animals.
The flat word.
Like a veteran urologist.
I'm not Dr. Doolittle. I'm Dr. Do Bigger.
What you got? That's
Was that a hard R? I don't know.
My dick could open your beer.
Whoa, say that again. My dick could open your beer.
what?
Wait, hey, Hey, I don't know what you think. We got to clip this, though. That's a clip for sure. I don't know if they're going to mute it or not. But just a motherfucker looking at you going, my dick could open your beer.
Well, I thought you said open my beard, and that felt weird. I didn't know where to go with that. But beer, like cold beer.
Dick can open your beer.
I don't even
It's
know
got
what
to
that
be a
means.
mammal. It's got to be something with a baculum animal.
Well, my shit is, okay, it's an animal.
A baculum.
Now, out of the two I gave you a reptile, I gave you a bird. Which one?
I'm say bird.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's nose is penis. This is amazing. Yes, a bird. You know, a
It's
bird.
probably like a lake bird, like a heron or a crane or something.
Exactly, a fucking duck. It has a corkscrew-shaped dick.
Okay, well, let's get weird
Damn,
with it.
Jerry.
Let's get weird.
You don't know nothing about pussy, but you know dick.
Oh, I know
goddamn.
pussy too. We
All
talk
right, well,
about animal pussy.
let's find out. This animal has 3 vaginas.
Man, I actually know this one.
Well,
Hold
come on then, dance, cowboy. He just over here throwing me some shit about, I can name animal pussy, but
What?
I can't do the dicks anymore.
Just so y'all know, this is why y'all should tell other people about the show. This is all improv.
Yeah,
I
I
set
did-
this up for Slade, and he
6
came
minutes
with
before
3
the show.
vaginas.
I was nervous about this.
You
but
should be.
I'm feeling pretty good about my numbers right now.
3 vaginas. Give me an animal. What's first in your gut? What's your beard say?
It's not opened up. Hold on.
That's well, quick. Put a barnacle in it. How's this work? This animal has 3 vaginas. Tick, tick, tick. Give me one. Tick,
Imagine how, and this is the thing. All
Tick.
of them don't get
Is it
wet.
an amphibian?
tick. Nope.
Okay,
Tick.
I don't know.
It is a kangaroo, my brother.
Damn!
3
I didn't know that one.
vaginas.
I didn't
3
know that one.
vagines. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle. Next time you'll be a little less
Wait a
uppity with your
minute.
vagina knowledge. Stay in your lane. We're
Wait
going to go
a
back to dicks.
minute. That's so funny.
We're going to go
Stay
right
in
back
your
to
lane.
dicks. This one has 4-headed penis.
Can we talk about fucking a kangaroo for a second?
Oh,
though?
we're coming right back to the
3
soon-
pussies. But go ahead.
right back to the 3 of those. I want to know which animal has a 4-headed penis. It does not use them all at the same time. Is a helicopter landed on our house? It's actually bombing us. Is what's happening.
Man, we in fucking
There's
Flint
actually
right now.
there's actually like 5 or 6 animals that have multi-headed penis.
But 4.
Multi-head.
yeah,
Four
some of them
I'll
are
take
4.
any one that gives me 4. They don't use
One
them all
dick,
at the
4
same
heads.
time. They use 2 at one time, and the other 2 just shut down and chill and don't enlarge. And then they reboot. They use those so they can go do some other stuff. That's the doors open. It's helicopter.
Is it
Sorry
a
about
Cape
that.
Horn starfish?
Wow, no.
No.
What the
Nope.
You getting my shit. You ain't
Putting the porn in Cape Horn.
Jared, thank Jared.
I'm gonna give you one more
Give
hint.
me a hint. Is it mammal, reptile, or amphibian?
It is over there. It's a mammal.
Okay.
It's over there. I think near the 3 vagines in the same general area. It might not be. I don't want to mess you up with that, but I think it's an echidna.
Fuck a kangaroo.
Is it a platypus?
No, it's an echidna.
I don't know what the fucking echidna is.
What's an echidna?
It's like a little. It's like an Australian hedgehog.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, like
yeah,
Sonic.
but with 4 dicks.
But with 4
Okay.
dicks.
yeah. What you
Yeah, I
got?
feel bad about that because there's a badger that has like something.
You
like
trying to
that.
show off, but you're 0 for 3. So
Nah, he killing it.
You're just pulling random shit off the internet.
I've been in the hands of Sammy Davis Jr.
well, it's definitely a person dick.
Maybe. Sammy was a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, but come on. Those eyes, he probably killed somebody in an Applebee's.
Hey, don't speak on my kind.
Almost said Elvis Presley.
I mean, the studio's rattling.
Jesus,
is
the
crazy.
table was about to come
I
off.
can feel this.
Y'all, they chasing somebody out
They're
here.
chasing the guy talking about
Y'all-
animals.
I've been in
on
Sammy-
live air.
I've been in Sammy Davis Jr.'s hands.
You've been in Sammy. The dick has, or the human being, or the person,
dick
or
has.
the. Okay.
You know this.
That's a lot of. That's a bold statement, Jerry. A dick in the hand of Sammy Davis. You got to say person.
Jerry.
There's no way he's held an animal
I
penis.
think it's an animal.
Okay.
What kind?
Reptile or bird? If you go animal.
It's a reptile.
He's whispering reptile. A reptile penis.
Jerry,
Wrong.
you have nailed it on so many. He's crushing it. Yes.
No,
what?
The reptile is Richard Nixon.
That's funny. I'm not sure if this is animal fact or conjecture.
I know comedy too.
That's funny as fuck.
That's pretty strong. All right, I only got. Well, you have anything else on there? I got one more that's not really a.
I got stuff, but go ahead.
All right. Well, this is just astounding. And I'm gonna. I didn't know this about this animal. This is a learning process for me, and I'm gonna steal the words of Ed Young, who wrote for Nat Geographic, as he wrote an
Ed
article.
Young, the actor? No, I'm thinking of Ed O'Neill. Go ahead.
No, a different guy. Neil Young. No, the Ed O'Neill. Neil.
Did he pull this off the internet?
Ed O'Neill Young.
Yeah.
That's the.
This guy's pulling all his material from National Geographic.
Yeah, he took all his shit off Netflix. Great.
He's so here's the take. I'm gonna read it in his voice. He's Australian, so I gotta do it. I
let's
can't
hear
do an
it.
accent. All right. In August in Australia, it's a small mouse-like creature called the Antiquinous.
Oh, you're right, mate.
He's busy killing himself through sex.
Boy.
He was a virgin until now, but for 2 or 3 weeks, this little Lothario goes at it non-stop.
A virgin, you say?
He mates with as many females as he can in violent, frenetic encounters that can last up to 14 hours.
14, mate.
He does nothing else. A month ago, he irreversibly stopped making sperm, so he's got all he'll ever have. This burst of speed mating is his one chance to pass his genes to the next generation, and he'll die trying. He exhausts himself so thoroughly that his body starts to fall apart. His blood courses with testosterone and stress hormones. His fur falls off. He bleeds internally. His immune system fails to fight off the incoming infections. He becomes riddled with gangrene, and he dies soon after his first birthday. He disintegrates in the Australian outback. That's fucking... wow.
It's a lot of moisture in your mouth there, mate.
He fucks until he disintegrates.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He literally,
God
over
damn.
the course of like 2 weeks, bangs 14 hours
Well,
a
he
day.
lives for a time before that where everything's cool and copacetic.
But then
when he hits that mating, when he hits
falls apart.
yeah, he just fucks till he dies.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a kangaroo mouse or something that does that too, like a jumping little mouse.
That might be it. And the real name for it might be whatever I said. We'll look it up. The Antiquinous. I assume that's a little mouse.
Yeah.
I bet that's it. And you knew
It's
that.
got these big ass legs and long ass tail.
That's disturbing. You got anything you can't answer before we get out of here?
I average 11 erections every day.
Oh shit! Well, just leave me out of this. What happened? 11 erections every day.
Well, this isn't low T.
Funny.
Well, there's a number of mammals that do this. A number of animals that do this.
Yeah.
That are
11
not
times a
bird
day.
or reptile.
Okay. So you going with mammal?
Yeah.
Wait, you get the erection 11 times a day, or you
average
finish it like?
No, you average 11 erections a day. Your
But-
shit get hard at least 11 times a
Oh,
day.
that's totally.
I would say a human. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to see where you at, guys.
But there's a number of mammals that do that. Bears, pigs. There's.
Jerry getting defensive there. Hey, we can get hard too.
I mean, hey, now look here.
I mean, I don't pull 11 a day. I'm not gonna lie about that.
But accidental. You might like the ones you're not aware of.
Yeah, no, I count them.
Okay,
I'm
that's-
at 7.
All right, we
tea.
we
Y'all
got
give
we
me-
gotta put
Bro,
this
when
in
I
the
went,
can.
I had no erections for a week. Nothing. Went to the doctor. He was like, bro, you depressed. Just watch porn. That's exactly what he told me.
Wow.
29, you depressed. Just watch some porn. I was like,
No erection for a week.
I don't watch
Something you and your dog have in common. Here going forward. Sorry, that's a dead dog joke. I should make.
I hope he's alive.
I hope he's alive too. But also, you've left him shitting blood and eating wax for a week, so it's not like you care.
Has he pooped any aluminum? Because those tea candles usually have some aluminum around.
Yeah,
them or
he
what
ate
have
all
you.
of that, and no, it's just.
It's just
So
been
he's
waxed.
probably internally bleeding like
yeah.
a.
Yeah, it's the aluminum.
Oh shit! You got to get out of here. Let's end this episode so you
I
can go
gotta
home.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the text I just got is not good.
Oh well. Okay, that's
Anyway, guys,
Mammal.
Happy thoughts.
I'm
comedy
in
stuff.
Austin.
Austin, Texas. Come see Trey tell
11
jokes.
through the 12.
You're at the Improv.
That's all I really care about is shows. Fuck
Velveeta
this dog. Anyway,
Come
Peter don't fucking
help Trey
I'm
not-
gonna be featuring for him at the Velveeta Room. Y'all come out.
No,
It's
you
great.
won't. I'm bringing a real
he's
black
bringing
guy.
Kenji Alonso.
Yeah,
so,
I'm bringing Kenji, who
is this thing on? Happens every week. You
who
can catch it
also
on.
didn't know Dr. King was a plagiarist.
You can catch catch it on Tuesdays. If you're listening to
Glad I wasn't
this,
there for that.
you're
That
too
is
late to catch my show at
amazing.
the Improv. I should have pimped it Monday, but I was there on Wednesday. So if you're watching this live, come out and see me. Thanks to all you guys in the chat. I don't know what we did or didn't
And
get
thanks
to.
for watching the Out Route.
But we love y'all. The Out Route, totally worth watching. Spoiler Room worth watching. Slade Runner worth watching. There's all kinds of stuff on the Whiskey Brothers page worth watching. We thank you guys for doing it with us each and every week. This has been a long day of magnificent artistry. Adam Taylor, thank you so much for everything you do. Trey Tutson, Jerry Wayne Longmire. I'm Slade Ham on behalf of Sam Damaris, who isn't here, and Rob Mungle, who's not here also, but we love him and want to say what's up. I'm going to do another shot on the way out the door. Trey, 2 Modelo's down. We'll see you guys on another episode soon.
Wake up, Adam.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.